What's up? What's up? Today I'm going to show you how to get involved in the new DeFi Kingdom's Crystalvale, which is on the Avalanche network, but it's actually on the DeFi Kingdom network. They created their own, from what I can tell, subnet of on Avalanche. I'll show you how to do all that. I'll show you how to bridge everything over. I'll show you how to get going, because right now we're getting over 3,000% APR on Joule, X-Joule, LP pair. These aren't just some fly-by-night crappy coins. This is Joule. This is the coin of DeFi Kingdoms. And if you know anything about DeFi Kingdoms, they started on Harmony 1. Now they've expanded over in Avalanche. They're going to expand to Phantom. They're going to expand to other chains. And they even created their own chain right now, DeFi Kingdom, DFK. I'm going to show you how to do all this. When most projects have trouble delivering and most of them under-deliver, it's rare that you run across something like DeFi Kingdoms that not only delivers on time, but they tend to over-deliver. I am so bullish on DeFi Kingdoms, not sponsored. I so rarely say what I just said. It is so rare that I come across something that is like this. So I'm going to walk you through all this because you want to get involved today. They just launched all this yesterday, March 31st. Today is April 1st. You want to get involved now because it started at 4,000 APR. Now it's at about 3,200% APR. And what you're earning as your token in your reward is Crystal, which is the token for Crystalvale, which is this DFK Avalanche expansion part of DeFi Kingdoms. Come on now, let's get started. So if you don't have you need a MetaMask wallet, okay? Let's just go to MetaMask. I'm gonna pretend like you have none of this, okay? But we're gonna go through everything. If you have a MetaMask wallet, just stay with me. We're gonna get right to you in a second. I just wanna make sure everyone get involved. Google MetaMask, click on this, download it, install it as a Google Chrome browser. And it'll give you a seed phrase and all that stuff, which is a bunch of words put together. Write those down, keep them secure. It's no joke. And set up. The rest of it is very easy to set up. It'll walk you right through it. And you'll have it up here. You'll have this little guy up here. And then what you want to do is you want to install the Avalanche, because your MetaMask will come pre-installed with the Ethereum network. You're going to want to install the Avalanche network, okay? And how you do that? Click here, add network. And then you type in this stuff, right? Avalanche network API. Just copy that stuff. Just Google. You see this link up here? Just Google Avalanche network MetaMask, and this will be the first link, right? Check this out. AVAX MetaMask is all I searched on Google. Very first link. Okay, so we've clicked that, and then we just insert these things right here where they go, right? Network name, new RPC URL, chain ID goes all right here. See this stuff? Okay, so that's what you do. Now you got Avalanche installed. Now what we're going to do, you got to fund your Avalanche wallet. So if I'm pretending you don't have a MetaMask, so go buy some on Coinbase or something like that, KuCoin, Binance, and send it to your MetaMask wallet, right? And here's the address right here, okay? This is the address, just copy it. Right? You want to make sure you're on Avalanche, but it doesn't really matter because your address here on your MetaMask wallet is the same for every one of these. Your Ethereum wallet, your Metis, your Matic, everything you have in here in your MetaMask has the same exact address. So send it to this address, and then you will have funded your Avalanche wallet, okay? And then what you'll want to do, you'll want to be on the Avalanche network. So we'll go to the Avalanche network. Then we'll go to game.defykingdoms.com, and you'll come to this page. You're going to click here. You're going to get started, and you already got Avalanche. All right, you can't purchase Avalanche through here because you would have to swap. I didn't realize this. I think you can actually buy Avalanche straight up here with a credit card. Huh. I think you can buy it right here with your credit card. That's interesting. Maybe you don't need to go through the whole Coinbase send it to your wallet thing at all. Proceed. Interesting. Could I just buy Joule right here? No, they make you buy AVAX. Details, little fee, network, covered by ramp. Interesting. Let's see what this looks like. It's your email address. All right, so you can do it like this too. That's very interesting. Exit. So either buy it on Coinbase and send it to your MetaMask wallet address, or maybe you can just buy it right here. And then what you're going to want to do, not yet, you're not ready yet. you want to swap your Avalanche. You're going to have Avalanche in your wallet now, okay? Look, Avalanche. And you're going to swap it for Jewel. Okay, you're going to swap it. Swap tokens. Go here, select, let's go up here and type Jewel. And then we'll just swap it. You don't want to swap 100% because you need to use some Avalanche to pay your transaction fee. You always want to have a little bit of Avalanche. If you're in your Avalanche wallet, you always want to have a little bit of Avalanche in your wallet. Never just swap it all over, okay? So here I would do something like, this is a very small amount, right? I always have usually at least like 0.1, 0.2 Avalanche in my wallet. I wouldn't do this. But let's say you have a whole Avalanche. Maybe you send over, 0.9 and you swap it into Jewel. You know what I mean? So then after you do that, you go through all this stuff, you will have Jewel in your Avalanche wallet, okay? Now, with that being said, so now what we need to do is we need to bridge it. We need to send this Jewel that we have in our Avalanche wallet or any wallet. So those of you that already have a MetaMask and have other stuff installed, you can use other wallets. You don't have to use Avalanche. You can use Harmony. You can use Phantom. You could use Ether if you want to pay those gas fees. You could use, I don't even know. What else on here do I have that you could use? You probably use Binance. Probably use Polygon. And now here's where you go. Once you have Jewel in your wallet, you need to bridge it over to the DFK mainnet. First of all, when you come over here to travel to Crystalvale, in here there will be the DFK wallet. You also need to, in the same way that you added Avalanche to your MetaMask wallet, right? Same way we did that. We're also going to want to add DFK. We'll do the same thing, click Add Network, and we will install these right here. docs.pocket.network. Let me show you. All I did is type in install DFKChain MetaMask. But in reality, when you go on here to DFK with your Avalanche wallet, it should pop up right away and ask you, just say, it'll give you a one-click install. It'll say, hey, would you like to install DFKChain in your MetaMask wallet? And you'll click yes, and it'll install it in your MetaMask wallet. So those are the two ways. When you come here to game.defi kingdoms, that should pop up, and it should auto let you in. After you install your Avalanche and connect to this, right? I'm in Avalanche and I'm connected. It should, right, I'm on Avalanche, yeah. It should pop up. Maybe you have to click this first. I don't know. I don't remember how it happened. But it popped up and just let me click one button and it installed the DFKChain mainnet. Okay? But if you want to manually do it, this should work also in the way that I showed you. And again, I showed you. I just typed in install DFKChain MetaMask on Google as the very first link, Pocket Network, and add manually. You'll install this for the RPC URL, right here. You'll type in DFKChain, something like that, whatever you want for the network to be, but you should put DFKChain. And then you will do chain ID, goes right here. All right, you get it. You fill in the rest, right there. Now what we want to do, because we have Jewel in our Avalanche wallet, now we want to bridge it over to our DFK wallet, okay? Stay with me. It's a whole walkthrough. I'm giving you guys a whole walkthrough. You need to know every single one of these steps. Watch this whole video if you want to do this. So then we'll go to, now DeFi Kingdoms has its own bridge, but it's been not working so well. So what I did is I went to synapseprotocol.com because this is what the DeFi Kingdoms bridge actually uses anyways. They just integrate it with their site. So I just went to synapseprotocol.com and you can just connect whatever wallet. Avalanche and DFK, is from Avalanche to DFKChain. You'll have your Jewel in here, which I don't have any in my Avalanche wallet, but I am going to bridge some over. I'll show you how to do this. I'm using my Phantom wallet. Let me switch over to Phantom. So now I'm in my Phantom wallet, okay? And I am going to bridge USDC over. And then I'm going to swap that USDC for Jewel on the DFKChain. So you can do that too. You don't even need Jewel right away. I just showed you how to do it. So you can just send Jewel straight over. But I have most of my DeFi investments are on the Phantom protocol, and I just liquidated a bunch of them and turned them into USDC coin so I can move them over here and take more advantage of this opportunity. So I'm going to click Max. We're going to, let me open up my ledger real quick. You don't need a ledger, but if you don't have one, it's like driving around without airbags. and without a seatbelt on. You're just at risk, man. You're just at risk. See, this is my ledger right here. I confirm every transaction. Nothing can be moved from my MetaMask wallet. Nothing can be stolen because I have to confirm it out here in the real world and okay every transaction. So I'm going to click Bridge Token. I'm going to click, if you don't have a MetaMask installed and you click Confirm, it's just going to go through. But since I have a MetaMask, I'm going to click Confirm, and I have to okay it out here. Right? Look. This. I'm going to click right a few times. And right there, approve and send. And then I click both buttons. Just like that. That's why nothing gets stolen. Again, if you don't have click the link in my description, wherever you're watching this, probably on YouTube. Click the link in my description. It'll take you to my resources page. One of those resources will be a ledger. Use that link. Get a ledger. Stop driving around at 100 miles an hour without a seatbelt on. Get a seatbelt. And this is better than a seatbelt because this is absolute security. They can't steal your stuff because you have this out here in the real world. Nothing can happen in your wallet. Lock your vault. So now we're waiting to be credited to DFKChain. Looks like bridging is complete. So now we're going to switch over to DFKChain. And I got to install USDC on my DFKChain. All right, I take that back. I sent my USDC back to my Phantom wallet because I couldn't find the contract address for the DFKChain or USDC on the DFKChain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this over to Harmony 1. That's what I'm doing. So I'm going to bridge it over there. I don't want DAI, I want USDC. So we're going to bridge it over to Harmony. Again, you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing, obviously. It's actually good that you're seeing me do all these different things. Maybe I should have bridged it over to Avalanche because I was talking about Avalanche, but what's done is done now. It'll be the same exact steps. I'm going to go to, okay, I'm going to wait for the confirmations here. Okay, and it shows it's been credited on Harmony now. Let's switch over to the Harmony network. Again, same thing if you want to install Harmony Network in your MetaMask, just Google Harmony Network MetaMask and then, do the add network thing and everything, add all that stuff in. So we'll come over here. Where's my USDC coin? Right down there. So now I'm going to go to actual DeFi Kingdoms on the Harmony Network, which is where DeFi Kingdoms originally started. And then I'm just going to go to Marketplace, Trader. I'm going to swap. Let's see how USDC for Jewel works. Typically there's a little bit of a slippage and I don't like it. Let's see, 66 Jewel. That's probably about right, actually. So I'll just swap USD straight up for liquidity provider fee. And it charged me $2? What if I swap it for 1? What do you do? Still going to charge me that. Okay, well, we'll just swap it for Jewel right here. It's quite a LP. Let's go to Viper Swap. What do they let me do? Ooh, they're trash. What if it's cheaper to swap it for 1? Still charging me that liquidity provider pair. Okay, we'll just do it straight over here at DeFi Kingdoms then. We'll just swap it straight for Jewel. We'll approve. Approve it out here in my ledger. And then I'll approve. And then we'll actually do the swap. And then I'll move the Jewel from my Harmony wallet over to my DFK wallet. I should have done it from the Avalanche one because that's how I started this whole video. It's the easiest way for you to get in if you already have Harmony. So this is a good video because if you have Harmony, it shows you how to do that. Avalanche would be the exact same thing. You see me using it all in here. We're going to click swap, confirm swap. Review it out here in my ledger. Click the link in the description. Get it if you don't have it. Get a ledger. Stop flying around in a 120-mile-an-hour car with your eyes closed. Stop throwing the keys to your vault out into the street. Lock it up and have the keys. This is the key. If you don't have this, you don't have a key. Your shit can get stolen. You connect your wallet to the wrong site, gone. All of it, drained. Even your NFTs, gone. Don't do that. Get this. Let's see if I have the jewel now. Got some jewel. Now we'll bridge it over. We're going to bridge from Harmony to DFK. But let's select jewel. Jewel, 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 jewel. Bridge token. Harmony 1 transactions are so cheap. And DFKChain transactions are also so cheap. Jewel is so valuable because it is the token of the DFKChain. You use it to pay gas fees. You use it to pay the gas fees. We'll wait for this stuff to go through. You use it to pay gas fees. It's the token over there. Like Ethereum is on the Ethereum chain. Phantom is on the Phantom chain. Avalanche is on the Avalanche chain. One is on the Harmony 1 chain. Waiting for this to get credited. I'll pause it quick while we wait. Bridging completed. It goes so fast too. This was less than a minute. These are all like less than a minute. It bridges so fast. I'm so impressed by this. So let's go. Let's go. Let's switch over to the DFKChain and let's do our thing. Let's get those fat, those juicy, those sick, those ridiculous APRs, 3,000+% on our Jewel, X-Jewel pair. So here we are. We'll go to Trader. And we're going to take our Jewel. We're going to go to X-Jewel. Now, what's weird is if I click 50%, it doesn't actually do that. It does it to save me because you don't want to actually ever do, you got to have it save a little jewel in your wallet at all times so you can do transactions just like every other chain. So 33 is obviously not half of 68, so I'm going to type in 34 because these transactions are so cheap. And then we're going to swap this stuff. Yeah. So cheap. Look at that gas fee at the 0.000002 jewel. You only need a little bit of jewel. It's so cheap, so cheap. And I like you can just click this button and add it right into your wallet. The what do I call it? I already have it in there. You go to assets, these things that show you what stuff really is. And then what we're going to do, we're going to get out of here. So it's already done the transaction so fast. We're going to go to Druid. We're going to buy seeds. And I'm going to select X-Jewel up here actually and select Jewel down here. And I'm going to click Max on X-Jewel. And we are going to supply. You may need to click Approve first if this is the first time you do it. Look how cheap that is. 0.000356 jewel. I mean, like that's like a fraction of a penny. Love it. And then you want to do this too. You want to add the Crystal LP to your MetaMask. I've already done that. Right here. And all the contracts right here in their Discord. Go to their Discord and you'll find Crystalvale contracts. And they're all right here. All the addresses. You can just add them in. How you do that? You just copy these addresses, you know, like say Crystal. Copy. And what I would do is I would just go down here, import token, and copy that address. It's already been added, so they're not going to let me do it. Let's see here. Boom, boom, bada bing, bada boom. I mean, not connected. What are you talking about? There we go. Then let's get out of here. Actually, we're going to click here, go to map. We're going to go to gardens. And we're going to go to seed box. And there's only one seed box currently. Wait for it to load. Be sure to hit that like and hit that subscribe too. Help me get to 10,000 subscribers. That's a big goal of mine. I really want to get to 100,000 by the end of the year. Look at that. 3,200. Definitely hit the like. I mean, come on. I'm dropping it here. Give your boy a like. Come on. Good karma. 3,200%. And this isn't some fly-by-night shithole coin. This is Jewel in DeFi Kingdoms. This is like, I haven't been this excited in so long. So I'm going to go manage. You need to approve some stuff usually, but I'm going to deposit. It's actually going to harvest a bit. So when you do this, this is the crystal I've earned just in like a few hours from this. I'm going to massively increase this amount. Massively. I mean, I'm putting like $600 worth. But here's the amount I can actually claim, and here's the amount that's locked. Over time, this gets unlocked. That's the way they do it, so people can't just come in and cash grab. So we're going to deposit, max, deposit, confirm. Out here in the ledger, approve. Transaction submitted. So I've just like tripled my deposit amount. So I got, I don't know, maybe $1,000 in here. At 3,200% APR, that's almost 10% a day. That's 9% a day, about 9% a day. When I got in yesterday, it was at 4,000. So the APR is going to go down, but I mean, get in. It's not, oh, tomorrow it's going to be 50%. No, it's going to incrementally go down. Get it while you can. It's accruing very fast, right? I have all this locked balance. I don't know why they don't show it over here, but they show it over here. And what we're getting is crystal. Let's see what the value of crystal is right now. Let's check that out. I kind of feel like it's probably this one. That can't be right. Let's type in Kingdoms Crystal. CoinGecko, there we go. Oh, you're not showing me a price right now. Interesting. Let's go here. Let's do this instead. Let's go to the map. Let's see what crystal's worth right now. Trader. Can I select crystal? I could. If I wanted to get jewel, how much would one crystal be? Ooh. So crystal is pretty juicy. Crystal's worth $3 to $4, probably $4. Probably $4, maybe a little over $4 right now. Crystal is. Let me go here real quick. Copy this crystal address. Let's go to CoinGecko. Would that do it? Let's go to Dex Screener. So new that I don't know if it should be listed on places. It's a scam. Okay, that's probably a scam. Interesting. But nonetheless, we go here and we can tell it's worth, I don't know, what's one jewel worth right now? Let's type it in. Jewel 1, $9.28. If crystal, wait a minute. Well, one crystal is worth 2.2 jewel. You've probably been screaming at me this whole time, like, oh, this guy can't do math. Oh, shit. Crystal's worth like $20. One crystal is worth like $20 right now. Wow. Wow. So that's the whole walkthrough. That's everything you need to do. Now I just sit here and I let it do its thing, right? I just do here, go here, let it chill in the gardens, and let it accrue that fat, that juicy 3,200%. Get it in while it's good. Right now, total value locked, 392 million. That number keeps going up. And as that number goes up, the APR goes down. But this should be juicy for a bit. Get it while you can, guys. Get it while you can. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. And have an awesome day.